Hey guys, Anarchy here with another video. What we're going to be talking about today is retaking cache B. Alright, so this is a big topic. A lot of people will like to play retake on cache A. But how do you properly retake cache B? Right? We need to understand, first of all, default plant is right motherfucking here. Okay? This is because you can peek it from either B main or checkers, and you can give yourself two really good spots. You play here, you're completely separated from all the players pushing from tree and CT. You're completely separated from them. Also, you can't be peeked by vents, and you're covering B main very, very easily. From here, you peek out, easily kill anyone in the post plant. Same thing from here. You're not being covered by B main, CT, or tree, and you can watch vents. Very, very effective spot. Same thing from over here, although from here, actually, you can peek towards headshot, maybe see a player running on site. Whatever. Alright, not super important. Now that we know where the default plant spot is, how do we properly attack this site? Well, first of all, there's four actual methods to push into this site, or four possible ways, rather. You push through tree, heaven, vents, and B main. Alright, now usually in a retake you're only going to have around 3 people alive, maybe 2. 3 is quite common, playing a 2-1-2 on this map. 3 is very, very common. So you want to understand that you really do want a player pushing from either vents or B main. B main is it's a little bit stronger than vents, and you often only need one person pushing from this side. The most effective way is you just gain control of everything that you can before you actually push in. Alright, so here's a number of ways to do that. From tree, what can we gain control of without actually pushing in and keeping ourselves safe, taking only one-on-one duels? We can peek towards site like this, and we can peek towards trash. Actually, not that much. Outside of that, we can take some other risky fights by peeking B main. But understand, as soon as you're looking towards B main, at any point in time, a guy over here could hear you, come out and just pre-fire you. Alright, that's why we're only peeking towards this stuff. You can shoot all this other shit, it's just risky, my nigga. You don't want to do that too often. You want to just play it safe. So you peek towards this stuff. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Alright. What else can you do? From heaven, you can peek actually quite a few things. You can wall bang back box in checkers just like so. You want to aim in between this and this. Get up on top of here. And bam. Just shoot away. You'll kill anyone in there. Alright. Unfortunately, you can't land a molly like here or something and get it through. So you have to wall bang them. Alright. Your teammates at B main and vents also can't do that, right? This guy has no option of shooting this guy. He can throw a Molotov, but it's risky, and he has to expose himself. So you want to do that yourself. Also from here, to safely get up onto heaven, you don't want to peek it like this. Like you can, it's an option, but the best way to do it is give yourself the best height possible. Keep your head out of harm's way. You can jump on this, and then you get up here. You can peek towards default first, then you can peek towards anyone exposing themselves just outside of wood, and you can peek trash. Also, you can peek trash, and then follow it up by peeking out the back box in B main. Knowing whether someone's here, really useful. Your teammate in B main knows that, and he knows where one player is. It's less likely for people to be in checkers also, so he can come out and easily kill them. Alright? Now from vents, what can you clear? The only thing you can properly fight one-on-one is someone like this. Right? Someone hugging this wall. Now you can fight them, but it's a hard fight to win, although I would recommend doing it. In general, it's extremely useful to just get this kill. You can also just line yourself up here. Oh, fucked it up. Line yourself up here, throw a flash off the left wall, and it'll bounce down. You can take this fight and win it very easily. Now, you want to make sure your teammate Heaven wallbangs that shit. It's so hard to deal with the motherfucker back there unless you wallbang it out. Then it's really easy, okay? So 100% always wallbang that if you're from Heaven or Tree, alright? Last things last, B main. We're going to assume no one's sunroom just because that's a really fucking sticky topic. You probably lose if they're in sunroom. Anyways, when you push in, clear this angle first. You can peek under heaven. Very, very useful to peek that. Then you can peek towards vents, or sorry, you can peek towards back checker. If someone's there, you don't actually have to win that fight. You just get your teammates in vents to peek them out and pre-fire, right? If you know someone's watching you on that angle, this guy just comes out and pre-fire. Really easy, right? Usually there's only one guy in checkers as well. So, as soon as you see that guy, you know it's an easy win. After that, you peek this angle. Like I talked about, this is really good for post-plant. And finally, you're going to peek towards checker, right? When you do finally peek towards checker, you might want to just jiggle it first. If you catch their attention, tell your teammate vents to come down and kill them. If you don't have a teammate vents, you need to win this fight. Just 100% down to you killing that player. What you can do also, give yourself an easier time. You can flash in just like so, and it pops around the corner so you don't need to look away. You just line yourself up so that about only 4 or 5 of them are visible. You throw above the ugliest looking window, up at the seam, and bam, you can, ooh, I threw it with not enough run. So run a good amount, and you can peek around the corner with the flash. Very, very useful. Alright. Finally, you can peek under heaven and that part of under heaven too. Right? Once you've done all these things and gained control of all these spots, right? We're going to assume we only have 3 players. So ideally, we want 1 vents, 1 B main, one from either tree or CT. But if we don't have that, we're probably having either one guy vents or one guy B main, and then the other two coming from the CT side. All right, one tree, one heaven. What you're going to not have cleared 100% is this spot. That's the only thing that's left, is that spot, and anyone playing back here, unless you came from vents, in which case you know he's not there. Right? From B main, if you do push into checkers, understand that you're exposed to side as well at the same time. So you usually just want to wait, clear this spot out once your teammates start pushing in. Or ideally, you just come from vents and you win that fight, make it a lot easier for your teammates. Anyways, let's talk about actually retaking the site once all that's left is the site. Okay? Only this corner, which you can peek from B main like this, and the site left. All right? What are some nades we can throw? From tree, we can Molotov off wood, or oh, fucked it up. We can Molotov off wood by aiming just like so. Alright, lands in wood. I can actually get it a little further. You aim above this, just run and throw, and that lands in wood. We can also molly off wood from heaven. Line up this window, or this wall pane with the wall, walk forward and throw. Doesn't matter how far back you are, you walk forward and throw, it lands back in wood. Really useful. Alright, from here you can also Molotov off default. Two ways you can molly off default, or sorry, not the default plant, the default spot, which is behind there. People just call it default. It's also tall box or big box, right, or right side, whatever, right? You know what I'm talking about. You can hug the back wall and just walk all the way until the gap is really tight, and then you throw it just right in the middle of the gap, and it'll pop in the air on top of default. Effective. 100% of the time, or sorry, 99% of the time, it'll spread and kill the guy hugging the box, but sometimes the molly is just weird, and it only kills like everything up to here. So to make it 100%, peek it from heaven, just like this. You want to peek towards default from heaven, and then you aim at the box itself, and then you run and throw the Molotov at it. So it 100% clears that out. Right? That's the most effective way to do it. You want to do it safely, do it the way I showed you. If you want to do it properly, do it the second way I showed you. Right? That's about it for nades. As far as pushing in, what you want to do once you have control of everything minus the sight, throw flash in from heaven, really easy. Jump up on this corner, but you want to just barely get up onto it. You don't want to walk at all to the left. You just get up onto it, stand still, find this, aim up and to the left, in the middle of the two bricks. And what that does is it pops just outside, allowing your teammates to run past looking like this without them getting blind. Also, if you haven't cleared under heaven yet, you can flash that, and it flashes under heaven. Let me throw it one more time just so you see the line. And then I'll wrap up, throw it just like that. And any player under here will get flashed. It's a pop flash. Same thing with this guy. Alright. Anyways, guys, I've talked for long enough. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.